हेलो गाइस, वेलकम। शायद टाइम पे ही आ गया मैं थोड़ा बहुत। हेलो गाइस, बंद कर दूं अपनी आवाज़। खुद की आवाज़ सुनने में किसको इंटरेस्ट है? इमेजिन स्लीपिंग इन नाइट टाइम। मैं रात को सोता हूँ यार, जब नींद आती है सो जाता हूँ। जनरली नहीं सो, बेसी नहीं सोता हूँ। कांड भी मी। शायद आज मैंने स्पेशली तुम एक सेगमेंट के लिए भी बनाया है। आज हम सेगमेंट्स करेंगे गाइस, स्ट्रीम पे आज हम सेगमेंट्स करेंगे। आर यू रेडी? जी ऑलमोस्ट लॉस। थोड़ा इंसोम्निया ले लो मेरे से, फ्री में दे दूंगा। इको इको इको, हेलो ब्रो, हाय रेजर। In need to sleep man, but do not private it. No, I won't private it. G almost lost that, but yeah, they close, so all good. G saving starts of finals, yeah. Now G started slow off the gates, 5-1 wala cheese, but they soon realized that like they soon I will learn, bro. Eraser, man, look at Eraser's productivity. He coaches, then during the two maps he doesn't go to a toilet break. Eraser, we all saw that. Hello Delhi Bajaj ji. I'll get note. Wow, Eraser. It isn't. I'm not going. Wow. And then, as soon as the match ends, he's here. Congo for today. You don't need to congratulate him. I think this is the bare minimum they expected to win, or probably more comfortably. I would hope so. Joke. Yes. Eraser doesn't go to the toilet to maintain the serious nature. Wow. But yeah, couple of interesting things. I didn't catch much of what much of the Jiva. Hey, got me waiting for RG in the souvenir. Yeah, I felt bad for FPX. I didn't think it should have gone that closer. I think G had it covered. From comeback was scary. Yeah, comeback was scary. Winning would serve as a boost for next matches. True. ठीक है भाई. Well played. Yeah, I mean, see again, you have to understand. Big teams, you have big expectations, right? With big teams, you have big expectations. You can't just think of. Obviously, you go match by match, but this is the bare minimum. I don't think they'll be happy with the number of rounds that they lost. But again, did you like the way VLT played on Fraction? How was LFO going to use? I have it for you guys. We'll talk about it. First of all, I want to show you this. Okay. Generally, we don't talk about all of this because I guess it's common. But I guess the we as an audience stop posting lightning fast clips. DM looks godly on chamber. True. King and Golu, lovely man. Yeah, King on Haven was so good in creating space, especially towards Garage and A shot. It was very good. Yeah, they just struggled to close out the map after 12-5. I mean, you got to hand it out to FPX as well. But yeah, Crips in weird pose. इसका फोटो खींचूं क्या? इसका फोटो खींचूं? क्रिप्स को भेजूंगा बाद में, रुको. Let me. Crips 1. Awkward silence. Truly, go full power, go home. I mean, they played well. Go full power. Yeah, definitely. I think this was their first match together. Pokemon just arrived yesterday. Pokemon felt sort of off on the first map, not just in terms of firepower, but in terms of synergy. He was clicking well with King towards Garage. GGWP, good night. मैं भी कल आता. Okay. Already go हो गए तेरे FP और किधर? भाई आई थिंक इधर कोई टॉक्सिसिटी नहीं होनी चाहिए गाइस. प्लीज बहुत जल्दी विल रन थ्रू इट. ओके सो लेट्स go to Haven. I want to talk about this round just because I want to show you guys that good round. You know what happened here? Yeah. Yeah, this one. Support your team without spinning it. Yeah. करने दो स्पैम बेचारे को, वैसे भी नेक्स्ट टाइम में एलिमिनेट होने वाले. क्या बात है विकल? Not like that. Not like that. You know, I admire Pokemon a lot. I'm a huge fan of his. Good night, guys. Good night, Sanku. Okay, so let's start from here. Very basic, very standard. Let me just fire up my epic pen. Nobody is here, so let me pull this off. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, Dheeraj. Support your team. Go home and full power. अरे भाई मत करो ये सब. Okay, let's just talk about this with some sort of casting on. तो अच्छा रहेगा. Late night copium, yes, serious. G bind match में गोटी मुंह में आ गए थे, legendary थ्रो हो जाता. Man, you're reading Skyesports chat, note speed. Damn.
And it's
Sorry.
someone or the other who has to pay the price for this kind of aggression, right?
Okay, so very basic. This is what like
This time it's Global Esports.
FPX were playing this setup a lot, and
Well, that
with King sort of moving towards good night. मैं तो अभी उठाऊँ. क्या बात है inflict. भाई sorry भाई sorry.
utilize their full power. They have to allocate resources and
Okay,
and over
ठीक है. Nade ये stun में ही sort of whiffs. ठीक है.
down, but it doesn't
ये
kill
हो गया.
him. King still dies. The only hope that they have
Pokemon
is
still
for
gets one through the through a shot.
top of
Very timely ult, right? अभी इधर देखो.
the end. They shouldn't concede.
अभी इधर देखो. You have अच्छा sorry. 720p available है max. I mean ये अच्छा लगा. Guy needs some sleep.
Anymore. Musab is trying to take control off the
Okay,
backside.
he wants the gun, takes the gun. Abdur is here right now. Okay, Abdur is here. He wants the gun, but भूल से Musab picks it again. Instead of dropping it, excuse me, Musab picks it again. तो इसलिए Abdur cannot get the gun. ठीक है? Why is it so important? Because look what happens right after it.
They tried to steal the spike and they recovered it. Lightning fast is still too much.
Look what happens. Because he doesn't get a gun, now he's stranded here.
Recovered it. Lightning fast is still.
And he takes a very offish fight. But if he had the gun, maybe this round would have gone a very different way. Because Hell Ranger इसके साथ जो fight होता, they wouldn't have expected a gun here. That is kills not Abdur. Are you sure?
One shot and he's acting as the lurker and he's getting all the frags that they need. And that's the exit plan as well. So Rax
That is kills not Abdur. Sorry. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm fucking sleepy. I'm fucking sleepy. I'm wrong. My bad. चलो फिर VLT के उधर skills take the spike. हाँ to run the other way. हाय skills ने spike लिया. I'm wrong. आज जल्दी सो जाओ भाई, जरूरत है. That's why RG lost. True Abhishek, true. Okay, I had this built for the VLT. You want sleepy? Sleepy is in India. Godspeed. Get some sleep. Made this like I didn't make this. The thumbnail guy made this. Wanted to use this, but I think I've preserved it for a video. Not so hot today. Bhai, Godspeed है चरा से गंजा. भाई, I actually thought कि वो वही था. My bad. But had this made today. Remember before the match started? वाह एनालिस्ट, क्या करे भाई, हमसे भी गलतियाँ हो जाती हैं. एक सेकेंड, ये इसका चार्ट है ना. लेट मी हाइड दिस चार्ट. ठीक है. रिमेंबर वी टॉक्ड अबाउट डेथमेकर. ट्वीट डिलीट कर दो भाई, रहने दो. इट्स ओके, इट्स अ मिस्टेक. इट्स ओके गाइस, कोई बात नहीं. वेलोसिटी वर्सेस रेवेनेंट के पहले हमने बात किया था अबाउट डेथमेकर, राइट? अबाउट हाउ इज कमिंग इनटू हिज ग्रूव and how he's performing, how as a chamber player he's very much, evolving, and how he's taken to the role. Abhi, thoughts on FX moment, can the beat VLT in LP after VLT lose to EG? So your damn. Abdullah, thoughts on FPS performance? Can the beat? How can you assume that VLT is going to lose to EG? I don't know. I mean, it's not yet done. But yeah, so we were talking about Deathmaker here. Yeah, MW1 did his job, but you saw Deathmaker. Favorite player, he'll have performed well. Yeah, so that is why I got this built, right? This is what my thumbnail guy built. Very good. बहुत ही अच्छा काम किया उसने. But this is what I should have. That's my prediction pick him. Oh, okay. Hello, VLT spanks EG. I mean, that is my prediction as well, but that is my pick him as well. But I hope. Yeah. So this is what he made. I think we are doing a video on the VLT thing maybe. Yeah, पूरा SCS के ऊपर. So we will do that. Hope you. So we'll do that. Okay. Deathmaker, LF, Deathmaker ka plus 25. Look at the stats. Okay. Look at this pure stats. Deathmaker 46-21. Take it. G got a good lesson today. I mean, not really. Tomorrow timings, I think it should be the same. 5 and 8. Match wise video बनाओ, views आएंगे. कीबो मैं नहीं बना सकता. I am still serving my normal office job, which is sort of kabhi hectic, 11 to 7. Look at the stats. Absolute mad lad. 46, 21 and 4. Plus 25 obviously. But look at the KAST 89%. And what does this mean for... I can't read stats. It's okay, Selena. But... Okay, am I audible? Yeah. But look at the KAST of 89%. What does it mean here in this scenario? First of all, hasn't got as much assists. He got 4 assists in 2 maps. So out of the KAST, not much. Which means he survived, killed or traded, which are active things. Tomorrow also 2 matches, night. एक मैच खाली तो नहीं होगा ना? I don't think so. खाली तो नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay. अनुज भाई का माँ कौन तो क्या ही था? भाई, and VLT did everything correctly in terms of individual prowess. Abhishek ji, hello Selena. Absolutely, individually they stepped up so much. They stepped up so much. Why so cute? I'm not cute. किसने बोल दिया मैं cute हूँ? And you'll see in the multi-frags that they got. The sheer amount of multi-frags. Now, obviously, getting frags and all, but look at the multi-frags and don't even look at the 2Ks, but triple kills. You remember right to aces round on fracture towards the site. The 3K, see, he got 3Ks. कुछ भी बोला production OP था. अरे भाई production में difficulties थी, but let's not talk about production, right? मतलब let's not talk about production. ठीक है? You remember Helef is 1v3 clutch. Apart from that, you remember the round where Helef was continuously getting 1v1 fights, run it back, SCS नहीं cover कर रहा? Huh? That is not true. That should not be true. I think they are covering. Hello? Wait a minute. Are you sure? Yeah, they are covering now. Look at this. Production will get better. Yeah, look at this. They are covering. And so I'll tell you something about the RIB site as well. How you can use it to your advantage. You see Haven. Let's say you want to see what happened on Haven and everything. Yeah. Go to 2D replay. And see here you can actually look at whatever has happened, panned out. I'm blind, sorry, Alma. I'm sorry. Okay, starting from the first round to any round, let's say we move on to round number 20, for example. Okay, round number 13, for example. You see, everything has been added here. Every detail. You can look at the map. Catfishing हो रही है, लग रहा है just saying. Riot are planning ban and pick on to hate it. RIB is too good. RIB is too good. So you look at this. 45 seconds पे पहला contact. इधर the race gets the kill. फिर ऐसे करके you can see the progression of how it happens. सब कुछ. And what you can also see here is tendencies as well. जैसे go to the first round. ठीक है. Global are playing defense. See Global C almost retake पे छोड़ा हुआ है. ठीक है. Holding gets first contact here, kills him, gets traded. ठीक है. How can you know gets traded? Because ये sign है. Very simple. RCB greater than RAG. Yeah. But you see, very simple things. Very simple things. 55 HP damage. See, these are little things that they have added, traded. That I believe is so good. You know, it's very good. You can go here. Take care. See how they're playing the after plant. After the plant, look at their average positions. It's like a small crossfire between him and him. Right? So, you can see how they're playing. It's so wonderful. And also one thing that you would have seen with FPG is their post-plant positioning. Website name, this is RIB. RIB is run it back. Honestly, there's a heavenly side. It's like PH for analysts. Yeah. You don't even have to see much. The 2D replay for people who miss the match is probably the best race in the region. You can say that. I mean, you can say that. Lightning Fast has always been mechanically one of the gifted ones. What do you think about VLT versus EG now? Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll come to the two matches for tomorrow. But अभी देखो, सिंपल सी बात है. तुम अगर मैच मिस कर गए, तुम 2D रिप्ले में सारे मैचेस को ऐसे भी देख सकते हो जल्दी जल्दी. क्या हुआ, कहाँ पे किसको फाइट मिली, कहाँ पे किसने फक अप किया, है ना? अगर तुम्हारे पास वीडियो अवेलेबल नहीं है तो भी. Whenever HLF chokes, VLT lose. So HLF has always been integral to. Acha, going back to the stats. Sheer amount of multifrags, okay? Impact, which means greater impact. The players had greater individual impact. Obviously, HLF's 3 clutches over the 2 maps. On Fracture, you saw round number 5 against Ember, and round number 15, everybody remembers round number 15. Everybody will remember round number 15. On Breeze, the 1v2 as well. After he gets the first kill, the repositioning and then the reaction, because for a moment, HLF was not looking that way. Is the 2D replay feature available to everyone? No, it's available to everyone, guys. See, I am not even logged in. I may have the paid thing, maybe. I don't remember. I think maybe I do. I don't remember. But I'm not even logged in. This is for everyone. This is for everyone. So even if you want to, let's say, relive the छोटा सा clutch fracture मान लो, ठीक है? Go to 2D replay. Round number 15, right? See, you want to replay this clutch. You see, you can replay this clutch. See what happens. These 5 seconds you can just relive just through this. You can refresh your memory. हमारे भी के brand ambassador ना बन जाते हैं, चलो inflict. So very simple. Brimstone, kill. Now it's a 1v3. Okay. उसके बाद उसके ऊपर इसके stun आता है, ये वो आता है, ठीक है? HLF पहला 1v1 फाइट मिलता है, आइसोलेटेड फाइट. तुरंत उसके बाद ही पोजीशन से एम टुवर्ड्स इधर पहले, फिर उधर वाले को मारता है, एंड देन लास्ट में फिर इधर. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पहले उसका एम इधर आता है. इफ यू रिमेंबर द मैच, इसको मारता है, इसका एम इधर आता है बिकॉज उधर से साउंड क्यों आ रहा है. देन वो ब्रिमस्टोन को पहले मारता है और फिर उसके बाद इधर स्ट्रो सक्षम. सीसी गेम्स लॉन्ग दे डोंट ओवरलैप विद द ऑफिशियल मैच रनिंग. या ट्रू, इतना पैसा चाहिए पेड होने का. We not remember. I don't know. Ominous has been working with the RIP for a time now. It's really good. Have been checking for stats. Yeah, Ominous is again. Ominous is obsessed with all these numbers and everything. And I think it's so good that you have these people because of that we are privy to all these things that we would not be privy to. You're still under contract with Candy Crush Esports. How can you sign a deal with RIV poached tweet? I don't know, man. I guess we have to renegotiate, Saksham. But yeah, so RIB is good here, but let's not pivot from the topic. Topic very plain and simple. First of all, VLT's individuals had greater impact. Second of all, what I felt was, the timeouts, the R&D timeouts were sort of underutilized. I think EG will win 2-1 against your prediction. G played good hours today. G played well, but they should have won much cleaner. Sup? Hello, Aditya. Oh my god. MW1, yeah, MW1 was very good, especially with the way he was creating space for his team. It was absolutely good. And to be honest, I liked him more on Fracture rather than on Breeze. I liked his movement and his ability to make space, create space on Fracture, and even take fights. Because of the abilities available to him, he could have taken much more cleaner fights. Compared to Breeze, I think so was more like R&T's undoing, because R&T made mistakes. Otherwise, it would have been a good matchup. After 8-4, R&T won the pistol in the second round. They tried to force through the Viper wall with a flash, with again another pop flash, and they get punished. Then DM gets his tour de force, and then suddenly the round is not salvageable. No, I think you will see more from MW1. This is not it. I think you will see much more. Much more from MW1 as you go along. Like, this is not even close to what MW1 can do. He's just finding his comfort zone with this agent and with the role he's playing in this team. I think there's lots to come. So I think if you want to go to this, you can watch round 9. You can watch back round 9 as to what happened and how they got the entire site and everything. I think it was good. The first initial contact. What happens is Chamber was first here. Okay. So Chamber comes, takes a fight, TPs back. Okay. And then Brimstone takes the bait, takes the bait of Chamber very easily and gets this guy. Okay. Very well done. What Revenant do afterwards is they just group up, sort of, and they hit. And this I felt was a sort of unfortunate kill. I think he was caught off guard. Much unfortunate kill. And then uske baad they just take it. And remember, Breach uses his ult here. As soon as he uses ult, this guy dies. And then the Breach comes out to sort of take a gamble, and the gamble doesn't pay off. And then the Breach uses his aftershock. We already haven't played Icebox after MW1 game, right? Wall haath mein tha. LFA. So round 9 is a very good round if you want to watch it, right? And then I registered round number 13 as well if you want to watch it, just because of how VLT played this round. Absolutely, with how VLT pressure this area and then take this area and is then just done. Revenant wanted to pinch them, but VLT take more aggression. VLT take more of an aggressive stance, and which helps them. और फिर उसके बाद तो wasn't much of a chance because they had entire control. And once they learned कि पीछे से आ रहे हैं, then they had so much space to maneuver into. And when to convert some rounds which they could have. Yeah, true, not now. Especially if you see this one. This is where this will hurt them. This will hurt them. See, this is what I'm talking about. This one. This will hurt them a lot. The KO tries to pop flash into it Scargot tries to pop flash twice into it. That forced attempt yields the kill of Viper and KO. And then उसके बाद tour de force आ चुका है. Deathmaker falls back. Absolutely brilliant choice of falling back. And then उसके बाद the round is all but done. All but done. Vim tries to salvage it, but right to his plays it very well. Last में 1v1 में doesn't give him the chance to get the kill. और बहुत अच्छा था. नहीं मैं शूट आउट ही दे रहा हूँ डिलीवरी स्कारवर्ड ने उस राउंड ने पूरा चौक किया था. मतलब जो भी बोल लो उसको जो भी था, बट हाँ that was a poor decision here which cost, like, not decision making, I don't think the decision making was poor, but the risk shouldn't have been taken. SCS. Ooh, Pranay, hello. R2A played real good. Yeah, Fracture, R2A was the right to S was the unsung hero. He was so good on Fracture. He was absolutely the unsung hero, especially that 3K to deny them. Absolutely golden. बस यार टाइमिंग मैच नहीं कर पाया. नहीं, पहली बार मैच किया और सेकेंड टाइम फिर उसने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया कि वो बंदा एक्चुअल में क्या था. पहली बार जब उसने किया तब वो बंदा इधर था, ठीक है. सेकेंड टाइम उसने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया कि वो बंदा इधर चल के आगे, तो वो प्रॉब्लम हो गया. बैटल ब्रिमस्टोन भाई, if you look at Brimstone, he has smokes. Maybe he can rely on his molly or something and ult like twice a half. Otherwise, he's also pretty much a combat hero, like a combat agent. Like, you don't have to think much about utility usage with Brimstone. So I think that's perfect. I think Brimstone as a controller will be perfect in these comps where you have Neon, Raze and all these agents. You're trying to combo off of Neon, Fade, Breach. I think Brimstone fits perfectly in that mold, because then you need someone who doesn't focus on utility, who's pure like a duelist, sort of a pseudo duelist. So I think that's brilliant. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Bottle Brimstone वर्ड्स में दिखाओ, इसमें नहीं हो रहा क्या. कारण मैं वर्ड्स अभी दिखाना नहीं चाहता, बिकॉज टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं अभी थोड़ा सा इधर टायर्ड हूँ और वर्ड्स में अभी टाइम लग जाएगा. हम बस इसको समरी की तरह यूज कर रहे हैं. विल क्विकली रन थ्रू इट, ठीक है. VLT का एज वी टॉक्ड अबाउट, डेथमेकर हेवनली 219 ADR. I think entire R&T roster underperformed individually. You could see it in many fights where the fights were very long drawn. Even when in some cases where they got the kill. I think Logi was the most on point of all. Especially on some rounds where he got the clutch against Fracture. कल के मैचेस के बारे में बोलो. हाँ, कल के मैचेस में मूव करते हैं हम. Global ka, you already know what happened. Lightning Fast on Bind is a menace. Lightning Fast on Bind is an absolute menace. And I think Global recovered well on Haven after the adjustment of 5-1, where they made Lightning Fast more of an active route on defense. Attack mein, obviously, I think FPG's defense is sort of, haywire. Their setups don't really seem to have much energy. Yeah, Elephant Race was just too good. And his movement as well. I mean, you could call his satchel usage suboptimal, but then if you see Heaven ka ek round, what he did was, see, this is why I love ye 2D wala. It just gives me a map jahan pe hum kuch bhi kar sakte hain na. See, there was a round where what he did, he was standing here, satcheled onto here, took a kill, fell back here, and then as other utilities were coming, satcheled here and went back here. Very simple. His movement isn't refined, but Elephant Race was just too good. Storax was a bit too aggressive. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Moving on. Let's talk about tomorrow's matches. I really want to see Enigma versus Velocity. I wanted. Thank you for subscribing. Total and confidence. Yeah, I am too. I think Velocity will give a very tough fight to Enigma. The only thing I have for Enigma, going for Enigma, his escape satchels were good. Yeah, his escape satchels. His escape movement is very good. I think that is what you need with Race. You don't need to just learn your aggressive movement with satchels, but also how to utilize it to evade. Let's say you cannot be a Jet or a Yoru, right? But you can still have that element of falling back if your satchels are well timed. Okay. Enigma versus Velocity. I think today's, I don't know. I think we were talking about the Veto. I thought Revenant could get an upper hand on the Veto if they went for Heaven Bind or some combination. They went for Fracture Breeze. Fracture, I would say I was surprised, and I think could have gone either way. Could have gone much closer with how many rounds. Let's say Revenant sort of lost control of. Breeze, I don't think. Again, I think VLT turned it up a notch. Interesting and kind of unpredictable matchups tomorrow. Yeah, Enigma versus Velocity. My main issue with Enigma versus Velocity is that on Enigma you have.
Everything top speed, man, everything Godspeed.
अरे फिर आ गया आपका fan. Would you be having a watch party on Discord? Yeah, tomorrow second match will be watching on Discord, guys. Tomorrow second match, Orangutan versus Global, will be watching on Discord. अरे today has been a very tumultuous day for me personally. तो मेरा Twitter आज restrict हो गया. मैं सुबह उठा तो because I shared many posts yesterday that seemed क्या बोलते हैं spam. Why was it spam? Because they were all LFT ये सब post and I was just arting. I think yesterday I arted like 10-12 tweets. So they thought I was spamming and I've gotten like restricted for 3 days. So I was like, oh shit, man. Because since this has never happened to me, I was like, come on. And then after work as well, there were things, that happened. Like I ordered garlic bread, but the restaurant gave me garlic bread in the form of a pizza. क्या करूँ मैं इसका? Timer or what? So yeah, and I'm also feeling like acidity after eating that garlic bread. Why would you serve garlic bread in a pizza dough? I mean, doesn't make sense to me. But ये मेरे साथ ही होता है. वो VLT के फ्रैक्चर पे पिस्टल देखते से ही फट गई थी. भाई वो पिस्टल राउंड. Okay, so first of all, Enigma versus Velocity. Early thoughts. What I would say is my only point of contention is that RNT was just not ready individually. But Enigma, first of all, today, as far as I know, they've prepped a lot for tomorrow. Match की बात करो सुना है मुझे. Yeah. Second of all, Enigma has individuals that can step up individually as much as Velocity do, right? So on an individual level, it will not be an advantage. And I think Enigma's players are also well equipped to play on LAN. I think there were some LAN jitters as well for Revenant. It was the first LAN of, I think so, 2 of their players ever. Like, सो जाओ होमी कल देख लेना. हाँ, you can always watch it tomorrow, guys. Is this family friendly? कभी कभी बीच में ऐसे चूतिया उतिया बोल देता हूँ डिक्रिप्टर, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं है. And I believe Enigma, if they stick to what they're doing, I think Enigma can do serious damage against Velocity. I think Veto-wise, I'd say the only map where I see Enigma struggling really is going to be Breeze. The only map where I can see Enigma struggling is going to be Breeze. So I don't know what they'll do. Will they ban? Will they not? 2-1 Enigma is winning. EG फिर से नया कॉम ट्राई करे क्या? नहीं भाई, प्लीज नहीं करे तो अच्छा है. कभी कभी चैट में एक फैन आता है वो 18+ लिखता है. क्या बात है. But yeah. Heaven also a little bit. I don't think so. I think they've prepped for Heaven. If I am correct, I think they've prepped for Heaven well. I just can't wait to see what they have to offer for us fans on Heaven. Breeze Permaban for EG. Yeah. Breeze is where Anuj Bhai pops off with KO. Which is why. So what's up? Are hello Harsh. Signed for both the matchups. For Velocity, I think, as you said, I think they might try to go the Heaven route. Fracture is also another decent shout, but I would not like. I don't know if you'll go Fracture against Enigma. So Haven is a very good shout for Velocity. And then if that happens, Enigma might go for Split or Bind. Enigma might go for Split or Bind. Hi Shreyash. Enigma Insta ban please. I'm excited for both the matches tomorrow. 100 likes नहीं होने का chat क्या बात है. And I think if that happens, it should go to a third map, which can ideally be Fracture or, even Ascent. I don't know. It should not go to Ascent. Teams who qualify to group stage and qualifies there will go to Berlin, right? No user. So you have 2 slots to APAC, 1 into group stage, 1 into planes, right? And then after that, you have the playoffs for APAC challengers, wherein there are 2 slots to go to Berlin. Then specific lineup for a map about agent selection. Yeah, no, it can be bind, split, and fracture. Yeah, bind. I don't think VLT should go bind. I think Haven is a much better prospect for VLT compared to bind. Race dominant map, VLT is going to ban. ऐसा नहीं होता Glove. I don't know if that will happen. I know whom to support, both teams. Yeah, I think I just want to see this match, yaar. Would have loved to be there. I wanted to see this match. EG will ban Breeze, VLT will ban Split. EG will choose Ascent. VLT Icebox. Final maybe Fracture Haven. Dude, if this happens, Abhishek, contact me on my Twitter DM if this happens. I'll give you a gift. Okay. I'll give you 500 VPs if this veto takes place. I'll send you 500 Valorant points. Abhishek Sharma, just contact me on Twitter. Okay. फिर इलेक्शन से आप इरिटेट हुए क्या? मैं कुछ कमेंट नहीं करूंगा स्काई स्पोर्ट्स के प्रोडक्शन के ऊपर. I think उनको भी पता है there were many hits and misses and कल I think so it will be much improved. So Enigma Velocity, I think my VLT won't play as well. वही मेरे को देखना है. अगर अभिषेक वाली बात सही हुई ना, I will definitely send him 500 Valorant points tomorrow. I mean, to me, the veto should look something like Velocity goes for Haven after the bans and everything. Or Fracture. I don't think they should go Fracture. Enigma goes for Split. Okay. And then the rest is tenable. You have bans, and I think Velocity should ban Icebox. Enigma then bans sort of Fracture. So you have Icebox. So you have, let's say, Bind remaining. There's a shift in the meta post the Jet now, more Neon Rays. I think I've always liked Neon Rays more than Jet. Jet is not really a nerf. How do I explain? Like, it's mostly a buff if played the correct way. But the thing is, people are moving more towards team utility. And Neon and Rays provide more team utility, team play than Jet. It's very plain and simple. Bhai yaar. Yeah, 2 decryptor. That is also true. If we answer yes. Without dropping, I GPay you 500 rupees. Shreyansh, don't think this will happen. Fan alert. What would I ban? Kar diya bhai. Okay, so I think if it goes this way, you can see Heaven going VLT's way, Split sort of going Enigma's way. Third map, it will depend on what the third map is going to be. If it's Fracture, I think Enigma will pip it, but if it's Bind, I think Velocity might pip it. Very underrated honest, but love your analysis. Thank you. Until tomorrow. You should watch the first part as well. I was wrong there. Oh, yeah, I wanted to be so right there. But yeah, I was wrong. Bro, you're the coach of is just getting a bit out of my mind. I'm not the coach of any. I'm helping RG right now. But yeah, I'm still looking for a team. Abhishek Singh. But I'll always be helping RG regardless. Till they find a good coach, I'll always be helping RG. कॉम्स वाला वीडियो का नहीं बना पाया आरजे भाई. Did you like VLT's gameplay today? A lot, Pawan. I said it on Twitter कि I think Velocity look ready to take the crown. Of the 4 teams that played today, VLT were by far the best out of the 4 teams. By far the best in how they looked. No match is going to be boring. Yeah, even in the group stage, I don't think many matches were boring. See a buff, definitely. Orangutan Global. Let's move on to this one because this one is a bit spicy. Global, you saw sort of stuttering early on Haven against FPX and then later on towards Bind. Although I think they should have closed out Bind much earlier, and even on Heaven, the scoreline shouldn't be this close. Anyway. User, no. We'll play tomorrow as of today. Expected result. I think it's still going to go to a third map. What happens thereafter depends on which map it is. If it's Bind, I pick VLT. If it's Fracture, I pick EG. साइबर को ऐसे ही करता है कि बोल दे नहीं को स्लॉट फिक्स है. VLT look polished while GE was looking rough. Copium. I think Global genuinely will be better tomorrow than they were today. But I also want to see what Orangutan have up their sleeves because I think they've been practicing very hard. Are you going for LAN events? Not this one, but I'll be there for the next ones. And Orangutan also mix up their. Nobody really knows Orangutan क्या ban करने वाली है, to be honest, because Orangutan have sort of mixed their bans. Against us, they banned Haven, right? Against Union Gaming, they banned Split. Against Velocity, they banned Fracture. Against XLE, they banned Fracture. Okay. They banned Fractures. So mostly Fracture. But against Global, I don't think you go and ban Fracture. Orangutan losing 2-1, I also think the same. In fact, I think Orangutan can lose 2-0 here. Because Global, I think so, are much well prepared. They have a larger map pool. I think the Veto will go in Global's favor a lot. Next one's with Reckoning. Yeah. नहीं दिल तो वही खेल रहा है, क्या बात है? Is OG still going to play a digital comp? I don't think so. I think they've been practicing, so obviously they'll come up with something up their sleeves. But what I feel... Thank you for subscribing, whoever is subscribing. Before they were Sleepy is a consultant. No, but Sleepy will ultimately become the coach. No one knows how to play, and there were a lot of prior orders to plan against G. But G also have changed a lot, Karthik. So they don't have as much wards as they would normally have. But yeah, I agree. Orangutan has more to prepare. And I think they have prepared. It's just that I think Global has a better map pool. And I think that will show in this. I'm going for a 2-1 for Global, but I think it could also be a 2-0 for Global. And yeah, you're right. We might just have VLT Global or an Enigma Global per final. What I'm more interested about is what happens now. Like say Revenant, Full Power have already dropped down. Once the 2 teams from here drop down, those 2 matches will be very spicy. No one has completely really well in most of the rounds today, just if you don't have the choke, which is fine. So always in the case, G always says better strats. Last time you saw G used to see Japan. I don't want to mention names, but a couple of United teams were real bad in group stages. That's what I meant by one. I mean, you can't really blame. They went to invite top 8 and वही हुआ 4:30 बोल के 6:30 को शुरू किया. वो होता है. I think that is normal lands में. Thank you. Whoever subscribed, Ritvik Oil. Of the heat we can see on the player during rounds in land. Yeah, it's just my how that VLT wins tomorrow just to shut EG overhyped supporters. भाई अभिषेक ऐसे नहीं बोलने का. I am also one of those EG overhyped, but I'm not supporter. I just want EG to finally live up to their promise that they've shown so much. They've shown so much promise over the last few months. But what happens? Hi DZ. It's just, man, what can I say? Doesn't need to beat EG to prove their presence online. I don't think so. I think Velocity, even if they lose against EG, I think now I'm very confident that Velocity should qualify. Unless like something drastically changes. Abhishek versus Abhishek, let's go 1v1. EG chokes in the end, however good to play. Maybe. But I'm very sure Velocity should qualify now. I mean, depending on these 4 teams and how they played, I don't think Orangutan is going to be better than the host of 4 teams today. They'll be very good, but I don't think they'll be better. So I think the two slots easily. I think Velocity should grab one of the 2 slots. I'm at least expecting them to do so after today's performance. What do you think about the casting today, bro? I have no comments about the casting. I think the casters are there to do a job. And they're doing a job. How does LAN FX plays? A lot. So normally how you play, let's say at your home or your boot camp is normally you have a headphone, right? Hello Lost, Gotsuda, hello Hyper. So normally you have a headphone, right? On LAN what you have generally is likely an in-ear from where you listen to the sounds and everything, which is for audio, listening to audio. Then you have a noise cancellation headset, which is purely for noise cancellation. Then you have another headset for the mic. Like mostly people are using HyperX, right? So I think that also adds a new element for people who have not experienced this on LAN. I think that is also tough to adjust because you feel so much crowded in here. Thank you, Sid. भाई उसको हाइड हो गया क्या? Fan alert, भाई. What's the basic difference between in-ears and normal earphones? I love in-ears. I absolutely love in-ears. I think in-ears are the best thing for gaming and like anything related to gaming. Got sweaty in 30 minutes. Exactly, Decryptor. अरे hide करो सीधा. Yes. Naked.st. One teams prefer this, the LAN setup. It's because people don't really feel the need for it. Chat में mods नहीं है ना सिद्ध है. विशाल अग्रवाल, fair enough. शिव भाई तो पहले से यही करते थे. No, a lot of people used to do this. So even I, because अभी मेरे पास ये माइक है ना. पहले ये माइक नहीं था. पहले इन ईयर वाला ही माइक यूज करता था मैं. ठीक है, खेलते समय. तो मैं क्या है, हेडफोन को ऐसे लटका के रखता था गले पे फॉर द माइक. Don't know about Persia, but Tess looks comfy. Yeah, Tesseract looks comfy. देख रहा था आज सीट पे कैसे पीछे Tesseract पूरा एकदम मस्त टेढ़ा होके लेट गया था. VLT का redemption incoming, just wait and watch. I hope so. Kappa cool. Mod check. बड़ा naughty हो रहे हो, क्या बात है? Just watch your 2 teams qualifying. Again, I think I said it before as well. I think it will be between EG, Velocity and GE. And now after seeing Velocity the first match, I think Velocity should grab one of the spots. The other 2 spots EG and GE के बीच में रहेंगे. The other spot. I got Super Pass. Congratulations, Karthik. Hope you enjoy the LAN experience. Hope you get to meet all of the people you want to meet. And hope you have a great experience, man. I've heard in-ears are more prone to cause damage to ears than over-ear headphones. Be careful, y'all. Decryptor, that's not the case. It's only the case if you turn the volume up a notch or you have high bass in your in-ears. Offline teachers hit different too, bruh. Abhi tak nishan. Damn. So Orangutan Global, looking at what happens, I think Orangutan ban Fracture. Global likely will maybe just go up and straight up ban Icebox. There's no need for anything else. You just straight up ban Icebox. I think Orangutan then goes for something like Haven or even Ichigo no Chokin Player like usual. Bhai pata nahi. Hoping that will last 2 days. Is that so? Which ones are you using? Filhal though, what I'm using is what is this? What is this? This is a JBL something. It's 800 rupees, guys. Filhal though I'm using this. Okay. Good in-ear for gaming. First, it used to be Hammerheads, then there was Pitch. Now you have Logitech G333 or something. Yeah, there's not a lot of options. VLR पर Orangutan team पे बोर के आगे स्टार क्यों लगा है and VLT के ऊपर नहीं. So स्टार का मतलब है he is likely the captain or the IGL of the team. स्टार का मतलब वो होता है समर्थ. Just kidding, निशान नहीं है. Which count do you think VLT will play in split? Very tough to say, Nasty. Orangutan play really aggressive. Might see a lot of neon. Karthik may well see a lot of neon. I think neon is really good. G333 is really good. अच्छा माउस बोलो ना फॉर बिगिनर्स है तो अभी वाइपर मिनी ले लो यार, हल्का भी रहेगा. स्टार मींस आईजीएल नॉट नेसेसरी. समटाइम्स स्टार आल्सो मींस कैप्टन एंड कैप्टन इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम आईजीएल भी कभी भी. हाय टंगस्टन, वेलकम. सो राइट टू इज नो वेरी कंफर्टेबल. आई थिंक वी वेरी रिसेंटली बायस है हमारा ये. पहले जब बोल रहे थे आई थिंक कंफर्ट उस परफॉर्मेंस को देख के नहीं, इट्स जस्ट हिज व्हाट ही इज फीलिंग. I think he trusts his team to do his job. Even though his role has changed, he trusts his team to do the job, and which is why he's prepared to play any role. Similar thing for LF. What is this? Purpose सोच रहे बेटा पड़ेगा मेरे Valorant New Land से. Obviously OG as well. Obviously OG as well. But yeah, I think so. This happens. OG will then go for what map? Is what I'm thinking. Will they go for Breeze? Should they go for Breeze? OG can go for Breeze or Haven. Haven, I won't recommend. I won't recommend Haven. Yeah, true. Need gaming lineup for online classes. How is Moontroth blessing to Dusk for gaming? No idea what you just said. मेरे को कोई पता ही नहीं है. He had a great impact on Breeze today. Loved it. True. Yeah, that's why I didn't deny. OG मास्टर का टीम है? मनोज क्या हो गया? Tesseract is good on Chain, but to be honest, yeah, Tesseract is good on everything. So yeah, talking about the Veto, will be between Heaven, Split, and Breeze, maybe, or one of these 3 months for Orangutan. Maybe they go for comfort. If they go for comfort, they'll go for Haven. If they go for openness of a map or try to exploit, I think they can prepare Breeze. Split, I think so, very off choice. I think Global will go for something very standard for them. Might even go for Fracture or Fracture ban रहेगा. Might even go for something like very normal like Bind. Right. Orangutan could also go for Ascent, which I don't know how much they'll go for. And you could even see Global go for Ascent with their triple initiative lineup. This Orangutan will ban Haven. Orangutan shouldn't ban Haven, man. Orangutan should ban Fracture. I don't think you play Fracture against Global, and Global will simply ban Icebox. I think these 2 bans should be the norm. I think. Open shorty best combo. Yeah, Kappa is using the shorty so well, man. Even today, side पे during the 2v1, pulled up the shorty. पता है कि उधर से उसका चेम्बर पीक कर रहा है, ठीक है. तो अगर उसको क्लोज आना पड़ेगा लेफ्ट साइड में, अगर वो राइट साइड में निकलेगा तो चेम्बर मारेगा ही. तो सिंपल भाई, बहुत सिंपल स्टफ. सो या Orangutan, Global. Let's see. I think the map should be somewhere around Haven, Bind. Yeah, I think it's another Haven, Bind, or maybe Breeze or something. But yeah, more inclination towards Haven, Bind, and Ascent, to be honest. Which comp will Global play on Breeze? Hard to say, man. I think they'll go for the double initiator comp still for Breeze. Kappa is too good on land, just pops off with his amazing gameplay and experience. True. So for tomorrow, I think in summary, Enigma Velocity going for a third map on the game. If the resultant map, decider map is Fracture, I'm going for Enigma, and if the decider is Bind, I'm going for Velocity, which is sort of opposite. OG picks Inferno, G picks Overpass, and decider Mirage. Mark my words. True, Saksham.
Everything top speed.
Wait, what was your pickums like?
Godspeed.
Showing my pickings. And Orangutan Global, I think very simple. Orangutan bans Fracture, Global bans Icebox. I think the maps should be very standard. Heaven, Bind, Ascend. Maybe a pinch of Breeze कहीं से आ सकता है. But again, Orangutan Global, I'm going for a 2-0 or 2-1 Global. Very decisive. Either way. I think it could be 2-0. I have played Reina on Breeze in one of the matches in Phase 2. Yeah, Reina on Breeze, I think that's a very old school comp. मतलब Jet Reina, है ना? या Reina Chamber, whatever you want to. शुरुआत में सबसे पहले जब ब्रीज आया था तब लोग रेना ही खेलते थे, जिनको डबल इनिशिएटर नहीं जमता था स्काई सोवा, वो लोग डबल डुअलिस्टिक खेलते थे जेट रेना लेके. ईजी वर्सेस वीएलटी में एसेंट आएगा तो कौन जीतेगा? ईजी वर्सेस वीएलटी एसेंट, आई थिंक आई विल पिक वीएलटी. वीएलटी पिक्स अरेंज, ईजी पिक्स मेरा मार साइन अप डिसाइड. क्या बात है. स्क्रीम है वीजे लो. Oh, Dada, KK is no more. Yeah, I heard the story. To be honest, I was not really feeling well after hearing KK's incident, because that song, Yaro Dosti बड़ी ही हसीन है, ये न हो तो क्या फिर बोलो ये जिंदगी है, कोई तो हो राज़गार, बेधड़क मेरा हो यार, कोई तो हो राज़गार. ऐसा कुछ था भाई. वो गाना मेरे को इतना प्यारा लगता था भाई. मैं सुरीला नहीं हूँ, बट मेरे को बहुत प्यारा लगता था वो गाना. सेंड दिस क्लिप टू अस. ये तुम लोग क्लिप कर लो यार, कोई क्लिप कर लो, भेज दो उसको सही में. और फिर वो इंडियन आइडल वाला सॉन्ग केके का. आज एमडोन का हेटर्स चुप रह गए. सही बात है. मे बी तन्मय यू करेक्ट. बट हाँ यार, क्लिप कर लो नमन, क्लिप करके भेज देना सीए को, या मेरे को भेज देना, मैं सीए को भेज दूंगा. कोई क्लिप कर लो यार. ये बहुत बुरा लग रहा है. इसके रॉसी इज टीएम बेटर चेंबर नहीं बात कर सकते हम. ये इसके रॉसी इज मच मोर अग्रेसिव. इवन टुडे यू सॉ हेवन में वो अटैक और डिफेंस में कितना आगे जाके पीक्स ले रहा था. डीएम इज नॉट दैट. आई थिंक डीएम हैज कंट्रोल्ड अग्रेशन. बहुत ओवरऑल बहुत वेल राउंडेड खेल रहा है डीएम. Who hates MW1? Seriously, who hates MW1, man? So guys, हो गया खत्म. I think today was Velocity's day all in all. हम एक बार let me see if I can do it properly or not. What is this? Image temp, right? Browse downloads. Yep, and should be below camera. Yep, and कैमरा को इधर ले आओ. टुडे एक्चुअल में इन दोनों के बारे में था. Deathmaker, whom do you think will qualify for SCS? I think VLT plus EG और G. Whom do you think will qualify? ये लग रहा था अटैकिंग साइड पे खेल रहा है. ए शॉट पुश कर रहा था. ए शॉट और ए लॉन्ग में भाई पूरा आगे बांड तक सैंडबैग के उधर तक टीपी लगा दिया था शुरुआत में राउंड के. पिकम्स दिखा के जाओ. हाँ पिकम्स दिखाएंगे. सो टुडे वाज दीज पीपल्स डे टू बी ऑनेस्ट. VLT's day. It was the VLT show. Day 1 was absolutely the VLT show. And I hope कल भी VLT show रहेगा. The VLT show. Yeah. You want to play? Come out to play. Professional streamer award. The VLT showdown. अच्छा बनाया ना भाई हमारे थंबनेल बंदे के लिए तालियां भाई. I think I didn't have the energy today. नहीं तो मैं बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से ये कर सकते थे हम in depth. But हमारे थंबनेल वाले बंदे ने ये लास्ट मोमेंट पे बना के दिया मेरे बोलने पे. And it's really like good. It's really good. Only select 2 teams. I think I'll select VLT and okay, let's go for EG finally. Like, gosh, the VLT series हो पाए. But yeah, definitely, I loved VLT today. Claps. EG, yeah, मैंने EG बोला. मतलब, I want to see EG against APAC. प्रोफेशनल राइडर भाई बहुत अच्छा काम किया. लास्ट मोमेंट पे बना के दिया ये और मेरे सामने बनाया. बहुत प्यारा बनाया. विल विनर्स गो टू तारिक स्पीड XD. क्या बात है. लव यू ब्रो. थैंक यू सूर्या. विल विनर्स गो टू APAC. The winner of this qualifier or this event goes to APAC groups and the runners up will go to the plains, right? Out of the plains, there'll be 8 teams in plains. Out of those 8 teams, 4 will qualify for the groups. So there is a chance both of the teams qualify for the groups, and then obviously in the groups there'll be 4 teams in each group and 2 teams from each group will qualify for the playoffs, which is the top 8, which will be a double elim bracket and then culminate into 2 slots or 2 teams that go or represent APAC at Masters 2, right? Professional तो है. क्या बात है भाई. क्या बात है. मेरे यहाँ guys. Plains too tough. Yeah, Plains is tough. You have Myth, you have Bleed, you have Boom, you have Ghetto Artist. You have so many good teams. The top 2 from players will go to opening. EG full qualifiers में कभी नहीं disappoint करेगा, but last dip one हाँ. Yeah, Lays. I think Lays qualified though. Lays in the groups, not plains. Plains में Bleed है. Bleed है plains में. Boom है plains में. Cerberus होगी. Myth है. I remember. Who is from PH? PH का तो I don't remember. DC SCS Copenhagen in APAC. है? SCS chance in APAC. I think top 8. ऑल्टर ईगो भी तो ग्रुप्स है ना. बूम है ना क्योंकि प्लेन्स में जाके जीतेगी कैंडी क्रश esports. क्या बात है. FS क्वालिफाई नहीं हुआ या RRQ. yes. So RRQ, so you have 4 good teams, 4 very good teams and 1 underrated team. You have RRQ, you have Bleed, you have Boom and you have Myth. So you have 4 good teams. And then you have Ghetto Artist, which is one very underrated team, I believe. Okay, so you have 5 decent teams. ठीक है? And 1 team from India. So you'll have 6 decent teams. Now imagine groups में 4, उनमें से 4 एक ग्रुप में ही चली गई तो, या अगर 3-3 भी जाती है तो फिर भी 3 में से 2 ही क्वालिफाई करेगी. पर अगर चारों एक ग्रुप में चली गई तो 4 में से 2 ही क्वालिफाई करेगी. Imagine a group with RRQ, Bleed, RRQ, Bleed, Boom and Indian team. क्या होगा बताओ. What happened to Oblivion Force this time? I don't know, man. Will Copenhagen be a LAN with the audience? It will definitely be a LAN, but I don't know about the audience. Socho bhai, it's very. Who do you think win in APAC? I think Team Secret is qualifying. Second slot, very tough. It should be between Zergia and PaperX. But I would throw my hat for Alter Ego as well. Thoda tha. Say yes, win. Sach by Sach. Very Sach. So guys, summary हो गया. I think so. This is the perfect तरीके से हम इसको एंड कर सकते हैं, है ना. उसके पहले मैं तुमको वो दिखा देता हूँ जो तुमको चाहिए था, है ना. टेम्प को हटाओ. This was my pick'em, guys. This is my pick'em. It uses the Philippines and OS is the pot friend. Hello, Sorek. This is my pick'em. मैंने भी जीडी में जी सकता है भाई. जिंक्स कर रहा हूँ मैं तो फुल. चाहता हूँ अंदर से कि VLT को तो पहले बोल दिया था, बट यहाँ पिकएम ये है मेरा. पिकएम में कोई लॉजिक नहीं है. लॉजिक बाकी सब मैचेस में है, बट ये वाले मैच में कोई लॉजिक नहीं है. VLT द बेस्ट स्ट्रेटजी दैट विल विन एवरी मैच. डीएम को किल. लेकिन अब लग रहा है VLT जीत जाएगी. व्हाट इज दैट VLT जी? अरे आई एम सेइंग नाउ, बट पिकएम्स में मैंने यही किया है. I also said in my stream, Manoj, ki this is to what jinx or anti-jinx VLT. I want them to get anti-jinxed here. This and this. So no, big fan. चलो अभी हटाते हैं and हम वापस वो चेहरा लाते हैं. I think so. This is the perfect. I think तो हम हर दिन ये करेंगे guys. आई थिंक हर एक दिन हम ऐसा कुछ करेंगे, विच इज वेरी गुड. थोड़ा सा तुमको इन्फो मिलता है. KD of +25, kill death differential of +25 in the series, which is huge if you consider how many rounds were played total. You had 20 and 18. You had 38 rounds and he has a KD differential of +25. इसके से प्लेयर्स मत लेना जिंक्स मैन हो. सही बात है. Then you want EG to get jinxed. I won't mind any either, but VLT तो है. Guys, घर कच्चा थे पॉप अप किया तो EG will win. एक बार सिद्ध से यस बुला दो प्लीज. I am new. Great to finally find someone comparable to Dragonmar and Zero. Thank you, Arindam Goswami. That's very kind of you. Please go sleep. I'll go. That's insanely kind of you. एक टीम होती तो ना क्रेजी विकुन वो नहीं खेल रहा है क्या? क्या बोला मनोज? team doing just running in the map. Game cleaning up. सो जाओ. क्या बात है सक्षम. मेरे को एक्चुअल में नींद पता है किस लिए आ रही है. आई विल बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. वो मैंने AC की सर्विसिंग कराई है आज. ठीक है, आज नहीं कल कराई. उसके बाद से AC जो हवा कर रहा है, मैं 25 पे चला रहा हूँ फिर भी मैं कांप रहा हूँ अंदर ठंड से. इसलिए मेरे को नींद ज्यादा आ रही है. इसलिए आई एम मोर इंक्लाइंड टू स्लीप. I'm just dozing off क्योंकि मैंने. Is there any Discord server I can join? Yeah, exclamation Discord, Arindam. There used to be one team, right? Crazy Raccoon. Yeah, Crazy Raccoon. There used to be, yes. एक दो रेड बुल पी लो फिर. भाई मस्त मजा आ रहा है मेरे को ये AC का फील लेके. Are you drunk? No, nasty. I don't drink. I don't drink at home. It's not allowed. हमारे परिवार के कुछ रूल्स होते हैं. नॉट अलाउड. घर में अलाउड नहीं है. क्या बोलते हैं अन्ना? लाइम जूस. Isn't it playing now? I mean, what? I mean, they're still playing. Very confused with the question. Very confused, dude. I think they are playing, from what I know. Will APAC be land? वेरी लो चांसेस, ही इज हाई ऑन एसी। हाँ भाई, भाई यू डोंट नो। ओके गाइस, जब तुम्हारा एसी ठंडा करना कम कर देता है और तुम गर्मी में 1-2 महीने वैसे ही रहे, बिकॉज पहले तो एसी चल नहीं रही थी, ठंड का मौसम था, यू डिडंट नो। अभी मार्च अप्रैल मई में ज्यादा चला है एसी। अप्रैल मई में यू स्टार्ट फीलिंग द हीट, बिकॉज मैं जहां बैठा हूँ मैं बहुत ही कोने में बैठा हूँ। सो इफ यू सी मी, मैं इधर बैठा हूँ, मेरे ऊपर लाइट्स है, एकदम कोना है, दिस इज द राइट कॉर्नर एंड एसी इज ऑन द लेफ्ट कॉर्नर ऑफ द रूम। तो अगर वो ठंडा नहीं कर रहा था तो मैं एकदम गर्मी में यहाँ पे पसीने छूटते थे मेरे। और अब जो ठंडा कर रहा है भाई, मैं लिटरली कांप रहा हूँ अंदर से, मेरे हाथ पूरे ठंडे हो गए हैं, मजा आ रहा है मेरे को। मनोज इज आस्किंग डज क्रेजी रकून, oh crazy raccoon is still there Manoj, I'm very sorry I couldn't understand that. Crazy raccoon is still playing, they lost to North Epsion। इसी के बारे में मत बोलो, हॉस्टल में चल रहा हूँ। अरे अरे अरिंदम, माय कंडोलेंसेस। सिद्ध भी ऐसे ही चल रहा था, पर सिद्ध क्या घर वापस आ गया, सो मे बी ट्राई डूइंग दैट। कमिंग लाइव अगेन टुडे अच्छा, मतलब 12 बजे से ज्यादा हो गया वैसा वाला टुडे, या आज और रात को क्या आऊंगा मैं लाइव? हाँ कल मैं, हर दिन हम लाइव आएंगे मैच खत्म होने के बाद, ठीक है? मैच खत्म होने के बाद हम हर दिन लाइव आएंगे गाइस। थोड़ा, एंड मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि मैं पहले से सो के आऊं, तो थोड़ा ज्यादा एनर्जी रहेगा, बट आई थिंक वी स्टिल कवर्ड लॉट ऑफ बेसिस। आपका स्ट्रीम शेड्यूल, अरिंदम फिलहाल तो स्ट्रीम शेड्यूल फक्ड है। क्या है मतलब, फक्ड है, बट फ्रॉम June 15th I'll have a proper stream schedule where I'll be streaming 5 days a week on YouTube, and 5 or 6 days a week on Loco as well. June से I think I'm going to start doing watch parties on Loco, जिन की हमको permission नहीं मिलती है। For example, VCT EU, VCT NA, VCT JP, VCT SEA, VCT कुछ भी भाई, कुछ भी मतलब जितने का भी नहीं मिलेगा हम उस सब करेंगे, ठीक है? लोको विल मोस्टली बी फॉर वॉच पार्टीज एंड ऑल्सो एक्सक्लूसिवली इफ यू वांट टू वॉच मी प्लेइंग एज वेल। मेरी रैंक फिलहाल तो हाई नहीं है, डायमंड 3 या डायमंड 2 रहेगी फिलहाल, बिकॉज आई हैवंट प्लेड एट ऑल। बट इफ यू वांट टू सी मी प्ले, तो भी लोको पे तुमको कभी मिल जाएगा स्ट्रीम्स खेलने का। एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, लोको पे देयर विल ऑल्सो बी सम very good surprises, like you'll have battle pass giveaways every month, every week, I don't know when. Summer kuch nahi hai logo ka abhi, don't worry, but yeah, I'll show you. You can go and follow this ID. Let me give you the ID. Just a profile. This is dashboard. GodspeedxD and I. Okay, so go to loco.gg/GodspeedxD. How do people search? GodspeedxD. You search GodspeedxD only, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this is, finally I have gotten, मैं boomer नहीं हूँ, कर लिया follow. This is my channel. वैसे आप कहाँ से हो? मैं कैलकाटा से हूँ। PCT खत्म होने से पहले आ जाए। नहीं मिला भाई, अभी वीडियो बनाएंगे, इस वीक अपलोड करेंगे, ऐसा बोला है। मॉर्निंग आ जाएगा भाई, एनीमे वॉच पार्टी भी कर सकते हैं डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर एक्टिव करने के लिए गॉडस्पीड भाई। हाँ सक्षम, हम आई विल डू एनीमे वॉच पार्टी ऑफ आओ आशी एनीमे वॉच पार्टी एवरी सैटरडे नाइट। Which keyboard you use? Normally I use the Cherry MX Red. Right now I'm using the Zebron. It's a very nuanced one. Hi Raman, what's up? Nahi bhai, Aoashi. Okay, so I'll show you what Aoashi is. First of all guys, make sure you follow me there. 5 followers हो गए हैं. I love you. ये क्या यूजर नेम है लोगों पे? GodspeedxD और सेकंड भाई टेकन था तो क्या करूं? चलो भाई ये सब नहीं भाई. So I'll show you. एक बार के लिए वापस डिस्प्ले कैप्चर करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so Aoashi. This is Aoashi. Aoashi wiki fandom. This is Aoashi. Welcome to Aoashi. ठीक है. Aoashi is a seinen sports manga written and illustrated by Yugo Kobayashi and Naohiko Ueno, centered around the titular character Ashito Aoi. Aoi Ashito, basically, as he enters a top J League youth soccer team, which is called, what is it called? Esperion Youth. Okay. And climbs the ranks to make his professional debut. The series started in Big Comics and is very, very popular. Very popular. Chalo GN Samarth. Okay. Oh, the new soccer anime, yeah. So we'll be doing this and Blue Lock. Blue Lock jab aayega, Blue Lock karenge. Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Let's watch the trailer. Okay. Let's watch the trailer properly. Let's go. गैलेक्टिक फुटबॉल कर देते वॉच पार्टी. क्या बात है, गैलेक्टिक फुटबॉल का पुराना थ्रोबैक है भाई. कोई कर दो उसको, हटाओ के भाई ये बंदे को.
One for all for one. サッカーは11人でやるスポーツ。一人じゃ。常識を捨てろ。世界一のエゴイストでなければ世界一のストライカーにはなれない。こんなの誰も教えてくれなかった。初めに世界で一番フットボールの熱い場所、それがブルーロック。俺はこの300人の中から世界一のストライカーを作る実験をする。じゃあここにいるチーム Z11 人が一つのチーム。あんたキーパーやったよ。やめろ。まあ落ち着きなって。じゃあ俺がセンターフォワード。いや俺が。チャンスだよ。ここで負けた人間は一生日本代表にはなれない。日本サッカーが次に進むために。
जीने नहीं दोगे तो
このイカれたプロジェクトが必要なんです。
俺はやる。伊崎から当てろ。負けたら終わりって分かってんのか。考えろよ。サイド上がれ。己のゴールを何よりの喜びとし、その瞬間のためだけに生きよ。それがストライク。生き残るのは俺だ。テレビアニメブルーロック、テレビ朝日系全国24局ネット沼アニメーション枠にて2022年10月放送開始。
भाई ये क्या रहा है? हाँ भाई insane. Blue Lock is insane. इसका कैरेक्टर प्रोग्रेशन इज सो गुड. इसका कैरेक्टर प्रोग्रेशन इज सो गुड. देखते हैं भाई कितने फॉलो कर लिया मेरे को. GodspeedxD कितने फॉलोअर्स हो गए? लेट्स गो. आई हैव 7 फॉलोअर्स. लेट्स गो गाइस. 10 फॉलोअर्स कर दो इधर. ब्लू रॉक एक्साइटेड हो जिन्होंने लगा गाइस 10 फॉलोअर्स कर दो. कम ऑन. फर्स्ट एनिमे एवर बजाज भाई. First anime ever has to be Dragon Ball Z, and then it was Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon and all that. और ये क्या जापानी कार्टून लगा लिए? अरे इनफ्लिक्स साहब ये बता रहा हूँ अच्छा कार्टून है बहुत भाई. ओ भाई could have been game changer. अरे भाई. Yep. ये हटाओ, कितने हो गए फॉलोअर्स गाइस? 8 हो गए, लेट्स गो गाइस, 2 और। ट्रू डीवीजी ऑन टॉप। यू हाकुशु देखा है, ओल्ड पर अच्छा है नहीं, मैंने इनुयाशा देखा है। ड्रैगन बॉल इज मंगा नॉट एनीमे, क्या बात है। क्या कह रहा है भाई? ट्रू संदीप सरकर। फर्स्ट एनिमे वाज बोंगो स्ट्रे डॉग्स, बोंगो बोंगो। ब्रो एनीमे अडेप्टेशन नहीं होते मंगा के, हाँ मोस्ट एनीमेज अडेप्टेशंस होते हैं मंगा के, नॉट ऑल। या गाइस, मैंने आज अपना मंत्र नहीं पढ़ा है, बट please guys like the stream, share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. If you like the stream, it enables or it allows the YouTube algorithm to push it more towards new audiences, make it more visible in the public eye. If you subscribe, it will help me grow my channel, and if you share the stream, it will also help me grow my channel. So please, it's free, it's absolutely free. Liking, sharing and subscribing is absolutely free, and it helps your favorite creators out. गॉडस्पीड किसी दिन खेलते हैं, चलो। हाँ डब्लू खेलेंगे। इट्स पोंगो स्ट्रे डॉग्स, ओके। The first one I started watching on it was Death Note. Death Note. We'll do change someone. What should do, please? हाँ यार। So what I'll do, Saksham, is I'll tell you my plans. So one of my plans is once membership opens up, there'll be a membership vote of what anime we are going to watch. And उस anime का watch party we will do every weekend. Saturday and Sunday में से we'll do every weekend उस anime का watch party. Can I text you on Discord? Mythos is me? Yeah, sure. I've seen Dragon Ball Super. Yes. Looney Tunes. Yes. Tom and Jerry देखा बस, क्या बात है, best. There's lots coming with membership. Once the membership thing comes up, there's lots coming with it. You'll have podcasts. You'll have Discord podcasts. You'll have Discord watch parties. You'll have exclusive summaries of matches that you want, where members, let's say there'll be a special pool of members. If you gain that membership, if you take that membership, you can demand any one match per week. That will be what reviewed by me personally, अलग से ऐसे करके बहुत अलग अलग रहेगा। सही है। हंटर इज हंटर कमिंग बैक बाय द वे। बस वन पीस वोट कर दो, खत्म ही नहीं होगा। वो क्या है भाई, मौलिक मत पूछो क्या है। ओके, सो आई थिंक इसको टेम्प वापस चालू करो, मेरा कैमरा इधर लाओ। यप गाइज, प्लीज लाइक कर दो, 150 लाइक्स हो जाने चाहिए, है ना? नहीं बुढ़े हो जाएंगे, सैटरडे से सैटरडे देखेंगे तो। गॉड स्पीड के बच्चे देख रहे होंगे थोड़े टाइम में साथ में। हाँ भाई, बैठ के साथ में। वो क्या है, हमारी वो माता है जो है ना, जो ट्विच में आजकल स्ट्रीम करते हैं वो लोग, 20 स्टैट्स के साथ, उनकी तरह बन जाएंगे हम। गाइस कम ऑन, लेट्स डू 150 लाइक्स एंड देन विल एंड दिस स्ट्रीम। इसमें बड़ा मजा आ रहा है, जॉर्ज स्पीड भाई को बीच में लाओ, क्या बात है। मनोज रेड्डी lol फटाक से लाइक करोगे। इट्स अ रियली गुड एनिमे व्हिच इज 1K प्लस एप्स एंड स्टिल ऑन। ट्रू भाई, ट्रू। 3 more guys, 2 more, come on, comes the ons. By the way guys, कल आई थिंक सो जल्दी चालू होगा। आज बैड लव किया वॉच पार्टी VLT वर्सेस RNT लोगों पे, वही है, बोल तो रहा हूँ मनोज, बेस्ट है भाई। लेट्स गो। अयो व्हाट वन। तो कल होपफुली जल्दी हम आ जाएंगे। असैसिनेशन क्लासरूम भी देख सकते हैं, बहुत फनी एनिमे, एंड में रोना आ जाता है बस। क्या बात है सक्षम, सारे लिस्ट लूंगे हम, डोंट वरी गाइस। 2 more लाइक्स आ जाओ। कल होपफुली जल्दी ख़त्म हो जाएगा एंड विल गेट टू डू द लाइव अर्ली, तो वो मज़ा आएगा। हम थोड़ा अच्छे से कर सकते हैं, है ना। एंड थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग टुडे गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग टुडे। वो दफ़ा 150 दिखा रहा, हाँ हाँ, अब हो गया 150। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग टुडे। You guys are all lovely, and I'll see you tomorrow with fresh content, because कल हम देखते हैं कि कौन जीतेगा। मैं पूरी चैट भर सकता हूँ एनीवे रिकमेंडेशन से, क्या बात है सक्षम। And any questions guys, you can drop it on Discord, just to show you, okay। जो तुम अभी हो यहाँ पे, तुम सबको नहीं नहीं, नहीं मैं नहीं शो कर सकती जिसको भी, बट सिंपल सी बात है, डिस्कॉर्ड पे हैशटैग AMA होगा, ठीक है। और वो सब में तुम अपने क्वेश्चन डाल सकते हो। हैशटैग मीम्स होगा जिसमें तुम मीम्स डाल सकते हो मेरे स्ट्रीम्स के, या कोई नॉर्मल वैलोरेंट रिलेटेड, है ना, या कोई भी नॉर्मल। एंड विल बी डूइंग रिव्यू एवरी वीक उसका, एंड एवरी नए स्ट्रीम पे आई विल आंसर एवरीथिंग ऑन द AMA थिंग। सो प्लीज मेक श्योर तुमको कोई भी डाउट्स हो या कुछ भी क्वेश्चंस हो, put it on the AMA वाला thing and we'll discuss it next stream, anything। कोई स्ट्रीम, कोई मैच का तुमको कोई डाउट है, राउंड नंबर, वो सब लिख के रखो एंड विल डू इट नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम, ओके। हैशटैग AMA में या हैशटैग स्ट्रीम वाला क्लिप्स वाले में, हैशटैग, हाँ मतलब हैशटैग बोल रहा हूँ, टेक्स्ट चैनल है स्ट्रीम्स क्लिप्स वाले में, उसमें यू कैन डू इट, ओके। सो थैंक यू गाइज फॉर वॉचिंग, विद दिस वी बीट द ड्यू। चेंबर आज इतना अच्छा खेला है लोगों ने कि मैं भी फ्रेंच बनना चाहता हूँ, ऐसा इतना बढ़िया भाई, बहुत ही बढ़िया। आज मज़ा आ गया मेरे को देख के। चलो, थैंक यू गाइज, I'll end the stream here and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow.